Today we're taking a look at the NHL match, which are happening on Saturday, April 24, 2021 at 7:05 p.m., and giving you my betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes. Let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos. So here are my betting suggestions for Dallas Stars versus Detroit Red Wings match. A season-long 8-game point streak, 6-0-2, came to an end for the Dallas Stars, 1915-12, who snapped a 4-game winning run with a 7-3 fiasco against the Detroit Red Wings at Little Caesars Arena on Thursday. The Stars outshot the hosts by a double, 46-23, killed their only penalty and went 2 for 4 with the man advantage, but allowed 3 goals in both the first and the last periods, giving up 1 more in the middle frame, while responding with just 3 snipes of their own. Radek Faksa, 6 goals, 13 points this year. Joe Pavelski, 20 goals, 43 points, and Denis Gurianov, 10 goals, 26 points, all scored for Dallas, which conceded 7 snipes for the first time since January 18, 2020, a 7-0 defeat to the Minnesota Wild. Despite allowing 7 goals in their previous game, defense and goaltending have been very good for the Stars recently. They have given up 2 goals or less in 6 out of the last 9 games. The team ranks 6th in goals against per game, 2nd in shots against per game, and 13th in opponent shooting percent and save percent. Anton Khudobin has a record of 10-9-6 with a 2.40 GAA and a .909 SV percent. Jake Oettinger has a record of 8-6-6 with a 2.23 GA and a .916 SV percent. The Detroit Red Wings, 17-25-7, ended their latest 3-game losing skid, 0-2-1, after thrashing the Dallas Stars with a score of 7-3 at Little Caesars Arena on Thursday. Jakub Vrana, 16 goals, 31 points this year, who joined the Wings from the Washington Capitals in a trade for Anthony Mantha on April 12, recorded his first NHL career 4-goal contest. Richard Panik, 4 goals, 10 points, who was acquired in the same trade, buried his first snipe for Detroit, while Luke Glendening, 15 points, and Sam Gagner, 13 points, buried their 6th marker of the season each. The Red Wings are 4-2-1 in their last 7 home games. Defense and goaltending have also been a problem all season for Detroit. They have given up 3 goals or more in 7 out of the last 9 games. The team ranks 22nd in goals against per game, 25th in shots against per game, and 20th in opponent shooting percent and save percent. Thomas Greiss has a record of 6-15-7 with a 2.95 GAA and .904 SV percent. Jonathan Bernier has a record of 9-9-0 with a 3.08 GAA and a .908 SV percent. The Wings' newest addition Jakub Vrana, though, dazzled with his first 4-goal performance. But don't expect Detroit to deliver similar showings on a nightly basis. Not against a team as desperate as Dallas, which is still competing for a place in the upcoming playoffs, currently trailing the Nashville Predators for the 4th position in the Central Division by 2 points with 2 games in hand. The Stars have already gone 5-1 in their most recent 6 outings against sides with a losing record. The Dallas Stars have been getting too much respect from oddsmakers this season, but they are playing some of their better hockey as of late, and despite a blowout loss on Thursday, they've beaten the Red Wings in 5 of the 7 meetings this season. The Detroit Red Wings have shown signs of life lately, but they don't string together wins much and they've still struggled in the underdog role. My 1 Saint betting advice for that game is to pick Dallas Stars minus 1.5. The Stars are 1-4 in their last 5 road games and 4-1 in their last 5 overall. The Red Wings are 4-1 in their last 5 home games and 31-85 in their last 116 overall. The over is 3.04 in Stars' last 7 overall. The under is 5-1 in Red Wings' last 6 overall. The Stars are 1-4 in the last 5 meetings in Detroit and 6-2 in the last 8 meetings. The home team is 13-3 in the last 16 meetings. The favorite is 20-8 in the last 28 meetings. The Detroit Red Wings will be out to build on their home win over the Stars last time out. Jakub Vrana leads the Red Wings in scoring with 31 points, including a team-high 16 goals and 15 assists, while Dylan Larkin has 23 points with 9 goals, 14 assists, and a team-high 134 shots on goal. Philippe Kronik also has 23 points with a team-high 21 assists, while Adam Erne and Robbie Fabry each have double-digit goal totals, and Philippe Zadina has 13 assists this season. As a team, Detroit is averaging 2.2 goals on 27.5 shots with an 11.1% success rate on the PP, while allowing 3.1 goals on 31 shots against with a 77% kill rate on the park this season. My second betting advice for that game is to pick under 5.5. Now here are my betting suggestions for Toronto Maple Leafs versus Winnipeg Jets match. Whenever the two teams meet, it always seems to bring out two exciting offenses, with the recent game being a 5-3 victory for the Maple Leafs. Both teams are hoping to finish the season with the best record in the North Division, as it would give them an easier path to the Stanley Cup. A season-long 5-game losing run, 0-3-2, finally came to an end for the Toronto Maple Leafs, 29-13-5, who banked a 5-3 win in the first contest of their 2-game road set against the Winnipeg Jets at Bell MTS Place on Thursday. Mitch Marner, 16 goals, 58 points this year, pocketed 2 snipes and an assist. Austin Matthews, 34 goals, 58 points, picked up a strike and 2 helpers, while Wayne Simmons, 7 goals, 9 points, and Jason Spezza, 10 goals, 23 points, both scored for the Leafs, who gave up 2 straight goals after taking a 2-0 lead in the first 1:18 of the contest, but went 4-2 ahead subsequently, eventually holding on for a 5-3 total. Unfortunately for Maple Leafs fans and media alike that are getting in their pre-playoff panic pacing, the issue has come in the form of goaltending. With injured starter Frederik Andersen, who has a -7.37 goals saved above average this season, out and no sign of his return, Toronto has been relying on a combination of replacement-level goaltenders, who, if they played at league average, might be an improvement. An early burst of effectiveness from Jack Campbell had the faithful falling in love, but that's since dwindled due to his part in a 5-game losing streak. The last 2 defeats came in Vancouver, with Campbell losing in overtime to the team's foe in its first game after 3+ weeks off. Then newly acquired counterpart David Rittich played just bad enough in the next loss to get already branded a trade deadline acquisition flop. The victory might be enough to swing the market's perception of Toronto to put it back in the echelon that has it overvalued. Maybe not to the degree the team was in Vancouver when it was going off at or around -400 odds on the money line, but something north of -150 wouldn't have been that surprising. The Jets play what can be best described as an opportunistic style, scoring at an unusually high 16% rate on their even strength high-danger chances, and an above-average efficiency on the power play. In goal, they rely on Hellebuyck to keep them in games, stopping those same HDC at an above-average rate of 12%. In fact, Winnipeg scored on 3 of 9 such chances Thursday, but Hellebuyck found himself on the bench after stopping just 3 of 6 shots. The Jets' opponents average exactly 2 expected goals at even strength this season, so they come out of each game hoping to buck the trend of being the second-best team on the ice at 5-on-5. Only the Canucks allow more XG per game than Winnipeg. My model puts the win probability for the Maple Leafs at 55%, which implies the fair price for this game would be -125 for the favorite. Strangely, if you judge them purely on their play during their recent bad half of the season, their win probability improves and a fair price is -130, which is right around number at publication. Admittedly, it seems like the few times this season when the Maple Leafs were mathematically worth betting, they would lose. So I'm ready for a classic Hellebuyck start where he saves everything in sight, but with a moneyline price on Toronto this close to pick'em. Against a team my model hates, I have to side with the visitor to get a second consecutive victory. My first betting advice for that game is to pick Toronto. Toronto is 4-0 in their last 4 games as a road favorite and 1-5 in their last 6 games overall, while the over is 3-1-2 in their last 6 games as a road favorite. Winnipeg is 1-4 in their last 5 home games and 2-5 in their last 7 games as an underdog, while the under is 3-1-1 in their last 5 games overall. Toronto is 7-3 in the last 10 meetings between these two teams. The Winnipeg Jets look for a win after splitting their last 6 games. The Winnipeg Jets are averaging 3.3 goals per game and are scoring on 26.7% of their power play opportunities. Kyle Connor leads Winnipeg with 21 goals. Mark Skeffel has 35 assists and Nikolai Ehlers has 142 shots on goal. Defensively, the Winnipeg Jets are allowing 2.6 goals per game and are killing 81% of their opponents' power plays. Connor Hellebuyck has given up 89 goals on 1,096 shots faced, and Laurent Brossoit has given up 24 goals on 286 shots. The Toronto Maple Leafs will look to build on a 5-3 win over Winnipeg last time out. Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews share the team lead in scoring with 58 points, with Marner including 16 goals and a team-high 42 assists, while Matthews has a league-high 34 goals and 48 assists. John Tavares has 43 points with 16 goals along with 27 assists, while William Nylander and Zach Hyman each have double-digit goal and assists this season. Morgan Rielly also has 30 points with 26 assists on the year. As a team, Toronto is averaging 3.2 goals on 31.3 shots with a 22.3% success rate on the power play, while allowing 2.7 goals on 28.3 shots with a 75.6% success rate, killing off penalty kill this season. My second betting advice for that game is to pick over 5.5. Good luck to all of you. That's it for this video. Stay tuned and stay safe for the next betting tips and advice.